What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a new video. So, we're doing something very, well...
Screen turned on. Screen turned off.
Hold up. Sorry if it's too dark for you guys. I turned my phone's on night mode, so there's no blue light. Because it's not night, but it's late. It's like 7:30. So, anyways, let's get to this. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be doing scenarios on geography and history on ChatGPT, and we'll see what it says. And I'll rate it based on what I think out of 10. So let's begin. So what I think we're going to do first is, what would happen if the Mongol Empire was still around today? Alright, so I'm going to let that generate. I'm going to slow my voiceover just in case if you guys want to listen along and like, so. Hopefully you guys can understand it there.
If the Mongol Empire had lasted until today, the world would be vastly different in terms of politics, culture.
I'm going to move up to side.
If the Mongol Empire had lasted until today, the world would be vastly different in terms of politics, culture, technology, and global influence. Here are some key possibilities. 1. Territorial and political structure. The Mongol Empire once stretched from China to Eastern Europe, covering much of Asia and the Middle East. If it had endured, it would likely be a superstate rivaling or surpassing modern global powers like the US, China, and Russia. It might have evolved into a federal empire, incorporating different regions with varying degrees of autonomy, similar to the Ottoman or British empires. Instead of modern nation-states like China, Russia, and Iran, the world now traditional Mongol dominated Eurasia, possibly divided into khanates or administrative zones. 2. Cultural and linguistic impact. Mongolian could be one of the dominant world languages, much like English or Mandarin today. A unique blend of Mongol, Chinese, Persian, and Slavic cultures might define global traditions, including architecture, cuisine, and philosophy. Religious tolerance, a hallmark of Mongol rule, might have resulted in a more pluralistic religious landscape. 3. Economic and technological development. The Mongols' historical emphasis on trade and infrastructure, e.g., Silk Road development, could have led to a world where Eurasian trade remains the dominant economic force. A Mongol-controlled world might have developed different industrial and technological centers, perhaps Samarkand, Karakorum, or Baghdad instead of London and New York. 4. Military and global power. The Mongols were masters of cavalry warfare, but in the modern era, they would have needed to develop powerful air and naval forces. Their historical use of psychological warfare and rapid communication could have evolved into advanced intelligence networks and cyber warfare dominance. 5. Impact on Europe and the Americas. Europe, having faced Mongol invasions in the 13th century, might have remained under Mongol influence or even been absorbed into the empire. The age of exploration may have unfolded differently. Perhaps Mongols, rather than Europeans, would have discovered and colonized the Americas. 6. Global balance of power. Instead of US, China rivalry, global politics might be defined by a Mongol superstate competing with an alternate Western or Islamic power bloc. The Mongol Empire could have led global governance, with a structure similar to the modern UN but dominated by Mongol traditions. Would you like a more detailed alternate history scenario? Actions available.
Alright, I'll give that an 8 out of 10. I think that would be like 8 out of 10. So next what we're going to do is we're going to merge countries. I did a pretty big country. So let's see what happens.
Here's what could happen in various aspects. 3 hyphens. 3 number signs. Star 1. Political structure and governance. Star. The new entity would likely be a star federal union. Star. Similar to the European Union but with a star single government. Star rather than independent states. The capital could be Star Berlin, Paris, or Brussels. Speech.
Alright, I'm gonna let that generate because I don't like. Well, I don't feel like hearing the star. Because it says that. I don't know why it says that. So if any of you guys have any ideas for video stuff, I'd be glad to accept any suggestions. It has to be within reason, maybe an app, maybe like me doing something, maybe, I don't know, I have an idea, but I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. But I'll tell you guys if I do it or not in a future episode, or it might be a surprise. So, let's see what it has to say.
Liechtenstein, Austria, Italy, France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands united into a single political entity, it would become one of the most powerful countries in the world. Here's what could happen in various aspects. 1. Political structure and governance. The new entity would likely be a federal union, similar to the European Union, but with a single government rather than independent states. The capital could be Berlin, Paris, or Brussels. Given their historical and political
Paris.
The government might adopt a parliamentary system to balance power among its diverse regions. Switzerland's neutrality and direct democracy model could influence governance. 2. Economic power. This united nation would be an economic superpower, surpassing China and the US in GDP. It would dominate global trade, finance, and manufacturing, as it includes economic hubs like Frankfurt, Paris, Milan, and Amsterdam. Switzerland and Luxembourg's banking sectors would make it a global financial center. the industrial and technological sectors, including automobiles, Germany, Italy, aerospace, France, and pharmaceuticals. Switzerland. 3. Military and defense. Bullet would have one of the largest and most advanced militaries in the world, likely rivaling NATO, China, and Russia. Bullet France's nuclear arsenal would make it a nuclear power. Bullet Germany and France's advanced defense industries would contribute to a modern military force. Bullet NATO relations could change, either strengthening or shifting toward an independent European defense alliance. 4. Cultural and social impact. Bullet, a country would have over 300 million people, making it one of the largest in population. Bullet multiple official languages, German, French, Italian, Dutch, Polish, could complicate governance. Bullet Paris, Rome, and Berlin would remain global cultural capitals, influencing fashion, art, philosophy, and cuisine. Bullet, a potential challenge could be regionalism, with different areas seeking autonomy. 5. Global influence. Bullet, it would likely lead Europe politically and economically, potentially replacing the European Union as a central authority. Bullet, it could become a third superpower, alongside the US and China, influencing world affairs. Bullet, a unified foreign policy could shift European relations with Russia, the US, Africa, and Asia. Potential challenges. 1. National identity. Citizens of different countries may resist losing their sovereignty. 2. Economic disparities. Poland's economy differs from Germany's or Switzerland's, requiring economic balancing. 3. Bureaucracy. Managing such a large, multi-ethnic federation could be complex. 4. NATO and EU membership. Would it remain in NATO? Would the EU dissolve or evolve into this new state? Conclusion. This united nation would be a superpower in every way, economically, militarily, and politically. However, internal divisions and cultural differences could be obstacles to unity. If successful, it could redefine Europe's future and reshape global geopolitics. Would you like a more detailed timeline of how this could happen? Action available.
All right, I'll give it a 8.2 out of 10. I like most of it. It's just, to be honest, I think that the language, it's a barrier, but like in Western Europe, correct me if I'm wrong, but French and Italian are similar, so this would be fine. A lot of people speak German around that area, so they could just like, those three languages would probably be dominant. So that's what I think. All right, so we're gonna break down a country now.
Star Star 2. Economic power Star Star. This united nation would be in Star Star economic superpower Star Star. Surpassing it would dominate Star Star global trade, finance. Switzerland and Luxembourg's banking sectors would make it. It could control key hyphens. Military and defense. It would include France's, Germany and France's, NATO like Cap C. Sir Cap H. Cap D. What would happen? Verticals. Remit. Attach. Sir. Please. Send. Dictate. Send. Button. Send. Speech off.
That's all that's right.
A collapse could cause a deep recession across speech off.
All right. So I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say there's gonna be an economic crisis in Europe. I'm gonna say Russia gets more aggressive. I'm also gonna say NATO loses a lot of power, and maybe NATO could fracture into different alliances. I don't actually. That's too far fetched, but there's a slim possibility that could happen.
Star global supply chain disruption. Speech off. Scroll to bottom. If Germany collapsed, consequences would be massive. For Europe and the world, the effect would depend on the cause of the collapse, whether it was economic, political, military, or societal. Here's how different scenarios might unfold. 1. Economic collapse. If Germany's economy collapsed due to hyperinflation, financial crisis, or extreme debt, the impact would be: Bullet EU economic crisis. Germany is the largest economy in Europe and a major contributor to the EU budget. Deep recession across Europe. Bullet euro devaluation. The euro would likely plummet in value, triggering a continent-wide banking crisis. Bullet mass unemployment and refugee crisis. Millions of Germans could seek work and stability in other European countries. Overwhelming social services. Bullet global supply chain disruptions. Germany is a major manufacturing and export hub. Automobiles, machinery, pharmaceuticals. A collapse would disrupt global trade. 2. Political collapse. If Germany's government collapsed due to civil unrest, separatism, or failed state scenario, possible outcomes include: Bullet regional breakup of area, Saxony, or other regions might declare independence. Bullet refugee and security crisis. Instability could lead to a surge in asylum seekers in neighboring countries. Bullet rise of extremism. Political movements could emerge, potentially destabilizing Europe. Bullet foreign intervention. The EU, NATO, or even Russia might get involved to stabilize the situation. 3. Military and NATO collapse. If Germany withdrew from NATO or collapsed militarily, Bullet European defense crisis. Germany plays a key role in NATO operations. Its collapse would leave a security vacuum in Europe. Bullet increased Russian influence. Russia might take advantage of the situation, increasing pressure on Eastern Europe. Bullet France and Poland take charge. France, with its nuclear arsenal, and Poland, with its strong military, might lead a new European defense initiative.
That's kind of right there.
Bullet EU might collapse. Germany is a cornerstone of the EU. Its fall could trigger the disintegration of the Union. Bullet US and China response. The US might intervene to stabilize Europe, while China could try to expand its influence through economic means. Bullet France becomes Europe's leader. Without Germany, France would become the dominant power in Western Europe. And the shifting global power dynamics. The EU would struggle to survive, and Europe would enter a prolonged period of crisis. Would you like a scenario-based timeline of how this could happen? Actions available. Political collapse. Star Star. If Germany. Star Star regional break. Star Star. Sign number. Sign Star Star 3. If Germany withdrew from NATO or collapsed. Star Star. Hyphens. Geopolitical consequences. Star Star. Star Star. You might collapse. Star Star. Germany is a cornerstone of the EU. It's Star Star. Bring them. Germany. The EU. Star Star. Vertical scroll bar. Message. Text field. Double tap to enter.
I'll give that an 8.9 out of 10. I think that's really realistic. I was going for that one on like a political breakup, but we're going to do one more category, and it's going to be, what if the country disappeared and turned to water? And for this, I want to do, what country would have the biggest effect? China. Because China borders a lot of countries. For one thing, I know that Russia or the Koreas would be the Koreas would be even more isolated. So I only want political and geographical because it's gonna talk about the ecosystems, and this is like a politics and geography channel, but yeah.
Vertical scroll bar. If all of star China's land has turned into water star. The geopolitical and geographical consequences would be catastrophic. Here's how the world would change. 3 hyphens. 3 number signs. Star geographical impact. 1. New Inland Sea. A massive new sea. Roughly 9.5 million square kilometers. Would replace China's land mass, connecting the Pacific Ocean to Central Asia. 2. Climate change. The sudden disappearance of China's land would drastically alter global weather patterns, ocean currents, and monsoons. 3. Flooding in neighboring countries. Countries like India, Mongolia, Russia, Vietnam, and Myanmar would experience coastal erosion and massive floods. As water levels. 4. New coastline. Like Lhasa, Kathmandu, and Ulaanbaatar. Might become coastal around water. 5. Loss of major rivers. The Yangtze, Yellow, and Mekong rivers would vanish, affecting water supply and agriculture in Southeast Asia and South Asia. 3 hyphens. 3 number signs. Political impact. 1. Massive refugee crisis. Over 1.4 million Chinese. Would be displaced, leading to the largest migration in human history. Neighboring countries would struggle to handle the influx. 2. Power back. 3. Collapse of global economy. China. That is the world's second largest economy. Its disappearance would cause the collapse of global supply chain. Electronics, manufacturing. The fall of global stock market. The end of China-dependent industries. Automobiles, tech, steel. 4. Taiwan status becomes unclear. With China gone, Taiwan's geopolitical position changes drastically. It might emerge as a new economic center of East Asia. 5. U.S. and India rise. With China's absence, the U.S. would face no major rival, and India could become Asia's dominant power. 3 number signs. Neighboring countries reaction. Mongolia. Would likely struggle to survive economically and might be absorbed by Russia. Russia. Would attempt to fill the power vacuum but might also suffer from economic shocks. India. Would take over regional leadership but might struggle with a massive refugee crisis. Japan and South Korea. Their economies would take a hit but could become new centers of trade. Southeast Asia. Vietnam, Thailand, and Indonesia would face refugee waves and major economic shifts. 3 hyphens. 3 number signs. Final dot. China's disappearance would reshape global politics. Economic. The world would experience a century of instability. As new powers rise and regions struggle to adapt. Would you like a detail here by you scenario of how countries react? So that's the whole. So we'll be doing more of these videos in the future. But have a great day, everyone. See you later. Hope you liked the video. Bye.